Hi, I'm David Hamilton for WHIR TV, and I'm here in Santa Clara, California to talk with some senior execs at Citrix and SoftLayer about a recent partnership. So let's head inside. So I'm here with Nathan Day and Simon Crosby.
Hi there, good to be with you. I'm CTO of the Data Center and Cloud Division at Citrix.
And I'm CTO of SoftLayer.
I was wondering, Nathan, can you start off by telling us a little bit about this partnership?
Sure. The partnership began really when SoftLayer needed a good, solid foundation for our cloud computing product. And when we looked around the landscape, we were trying to find an enterprise-grade virtual infrastructure software, and we came upon Zen Server and started using it. And at that point, Simon Crosby heard about what we were doing, and we started a conversation, and the partnership went on from there.
Simon, I was wondering if you could tell me, I guess, some of the goals for the cloud and where it's at right now.
So when we talk about cloud, we're talking about infrastructure as a service as a cloud. So this is about enterprises adopting all of the value of cloud computing, which is the ability to instantly scale their resources for their enterprise applications on demand and pay for them based on consumption. Okay? And what you need for that is a virtualized abstraction of enterprise infrastructure. And the notion of cloud is pretty well accepted. In general, it covers software as a service, platforms, as well as infrastructure as a service. But in the infrastructure as a service segment, generally, there's been a lack of an enterprise-specific model. That is, the infrastructure as a service offerings to date have lacked many of the abstractions that enterprise IT folks need in order to guarantee security, performance, and scalability of their enterprise apps. So if you're an enterprise IT guy and you want to run your mission-critical applications in a cloud, how do you do this? And so the interesting thing about SoftLayer is that they are building an enterprise-class cloud. So everything that you would need as an enterprise IT application owner, that you need to build a scalable, dynamic, consumption-based IT infrastructure for your applications.
Nathan, can you give us an idea of your goals as a cloud operator?
Our goals as a cloud provider is really to take the individual components that companies need to design a technology solution to meet their requirements. And it's not only the individual piece of the technology itself, but it's also the budget related to those items, as well as the time to delivery. And so at SoftLayer, we try to put a wide variety of products out there that companies can assemble their own technology solutions that fits their timeline, their budget, and the technology needs.
How are Citrix products, I guess, helping deliver that vision?
And Citrix provides to SoftLayer Zen Server, which is our virtual infrastructure platform. The great thing about Zen Server is that it is completely free as a product, and moreover, it draws on the power of the Zen open source community and the Zen cloud platform. So we architect specifically for these use cases where you want to have scalable storage and scalable compute with very large farms of servers and so on. And then Citrix adds value to this in addition by adding rich component-wise network functions to that architecture. So specifically in the context of delivering an application from the cloud, load balancing, application firewalling, these sorts of features are all available as network constructs which can then be dynamically provisioned for the application owner to meet the specific requirements of an application in the cloud. The reason this is such an interesting model is, first of all, they understand the need to isolate. All their customers live in an isolated world today, and the customers already know how to deal with provisioning software up there, provisioning storage, and making it all work remotely. They don't get to walk up to the server. Second, that whole notion of isolation can then be dynamically extended into additional resources, additional storage, additional networking capabilities, and additional compute thrown into that customer's environment on the fly as and when they need it. And the reason this is really attractive, I believe, is because the trusted relationship exists already with the vendor.
So in terms of what SoftLayer does, can you see that enterprises have been finding, I guess, the same thing as what Simon was saying?
Absolutely. One of the key advantages SoftLayer has is these components Simon was talking about. At SoftLayer, we expose them to the customer in the traditional forms. We have traditional firewalls. We have traditional load balancers. We have NetScaler VPX product, which is the exact same interface that an enterprise would have in their own data center with hardware appliance NetScalers. So by presenting these components to the end users in a familiar format, their ease of transition from their home data center out into the cloud is made that much easier.
So I guess in terms of attracting customers, it's sort of a combination of psychology and economics then?
That's a good way to put it. It really is getting inside the mind of the customer and delivering to them what they need.
Great. Well, it's been a pleasure having you both, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.